So welcome back everyone, and I'm going to be walking you in this video and how to install SonarQube for those of you that want to install SonarQube. And yeah, then of course when I do the installation, I'm going to guide you. For those that will not be able to install, we are going to walk you through on okay, how to gain access to the one that we have already installed for those that will not have that. So let's get started. So first, we need to create an EC2 server, and then we are going to SSH into that server. So this is what we are doing. So first, we have created an Ubuntu instance. Okay, yeah, and AWS instance. Okay, an Ubuntu AWS instance. And then we're going to open port 9000, that's SonarQube port. And then we are going to log it to the server. And then we are then going to clone the both repository. Okay. And then from there, we are going to install and configure SonarQube. So you just have to watch carefully what is it that we are doing. Okay. So first thing first, let us, this is my cloud account. I recognize the fact that not all of you have this account. And so if you don't have one, don't worry. We can always share ours until you are able to create yours. So let's get started then. So in this case, we are going to launch an instance. So launch means to create, okay, or to start. No, this is just launching. So let's call our SonarQube server. We are going to select Ubuntu, and then we'll do T2 medium. That's the instance type, okay? So T2 medium. T1 is T2, okay? Medium. Like that. It was not giving us at least 4 GB of memory to run. And then in here, select our key. Okay, and then let's leave these 50 for now. And then we can launch our instance. So wait for the instance to launch. And then of course, once that is launched, we can quickly open that port. See that is our instance here. We can open this in a new tab. Okay. So we are definitely using the compute services in AWS cloud. And yeah, so this is our instance. And so if you scroll down, you're going to see this is security. We can click here. And we need to open port 9000. So I can open this in the new tab as well. And I'm going to open port. So SonarQube runs on port 9000. Okay. SonarQube runs on port 9000. Now we're going to edit this port. And then, so this is also called firewall. And then we are going to input port 9000 there. And so in this case, see that? Now we are just going to save the rules. Perfect. So come back here and let's see. So now keep this right there. We can refresh this to see if the server, okay, yeah, it looks like everything is good. You can see the instance state, the server is running. And this is the public IP address of the server. So now we can connect to the server. We're going to go with SSH client. And then with the example, open up any terminal that you like. And I always like man prompt. So just cd into downloads like this, and then do Control V. Okay, there you go. Accept the hash, and then so now you log into your instance. Okay, So the next thing is we want to install we want to configure SonarQube. So in this case, we are going to clone the repository. So git clone, oops, okay, oops, sorry. This is git clone. Oh, waiting happen. Oh, then of course, Sigma. So now we clone the repository. And so you can see, we have LangTech install script. So we can sit into LangTech install script here. LS here, we are looking for 2025. So this is our script. Okay. So we can do this. Okay. So now we can run sh2025 SonarQube install.h. So that is the file we are going to use to install SonarQube. So, okay. Permission denied. I think we need so okay. So sudo sh. All right, that's the command you need to run. You need to run sudo. So sudo sh, and then you listen the file name, and that should be okay. So at this point, we just need to wait for this to run. So by the way, let's document a few things here. Let's look at the default login details of SonarQube. So when you enter SonarQube for the first time, right, the username is admin and what? And the password also is going to be admin. So these two, okay? Very, very important that you note this like that. So this is going to install, this script contains everything that is required to spin up SonarQube. So we just wait for it to run completely. There you go. So one thing you're going to see here is that this script creates a user called SonarU. Okay. So then if you run ls, you see, but of course, but there's a user here called Sonar. So you have to run sudo su Sonar. Okay. So this is a systems user, and you can see there. So again, what? Once you do that, you must what? You need to switch. So 6, switch what? Switch to Sonar, okay, user. And the command here is going to be sudo what? Su Sonar, okay? And then once do that, we have to what? We need to start SonarQube. Start what? Start the SonarQube service. And I'm going to show you how that is done, okay? So here we are. We need to cd into SonarQube. And here we go. Into what? Into bin. Okay. So in this bin, we have to cd into Linux. There you go. And here we have the script that starts SonarQube. So we can run sh sonar start. And you can see SonarQube is starting, and now SonarQube has started. And then, of course, if you check status, yeah, you can see that your SonarQube is running. Okay. So if you do PWD, this is what you have to do. You have to just run cd into it, run cd. So you see, run cd, and then start what SonarQube. So if you do, you can what? First, you run this command, and then what? You run sh what? Sonar.sh start. That's it. That's what you. This is what you have to do. Just run cd. Yeah? Okay, run cd, and this should lead you to that destination. Now you can start SonarQube. So now, if we go back to our AWS account, you're going to see that so this is my instance ID. I can click on this particular instance ID and open just that server because I want to inspect it, and so you can see. So we already have our port 9000 open, the SonarQube port. So at this point, we just need the IP address, and we can now access what? Access SonarQube. And there you go. See that? There you go. So now, so that is SonarQube. SonarQube is starting. And the default username here is admin. Default password is admin. You are going to be prompted to change the password. So, and again, what you are going to ask to enter the default password, then you can enter now your new password. So I can do again, do this. Okay, it's my regular password. Oh no, just do demo. I'll do demo 202. Demo what? 2020. You can do demo 2020. See that? Then, of course, in this case, you can update the password. So now you are locked in. So this is our SonarQube dashboard. Okay. And, here you can see a lot of things here. And we can also dismiss this message here. With our projects, we can create projects, you can import projects. Okay. And this is administration, right? Authentication, DevOps platform, Jacoco code coverage. So there is just a lot. In fact, this is it's just about installation. So um, let's let's see. Let's just leave it the way it is, and then the next video we can talk about how to run projects in SonarQube. Okay, and all of that. So yeah, let's because with that you're going to be able to see in real time that means. Okay, great. Thank you so much. So this video walks you through on how SonarQube is installed, and I hope that you are able to use that. In the next video, I'm going to walk you through on how to run projects. Okay. Um, yeah. Uh, okay. Great. I hope that you enjoyed this. I will talk to you all very soon. Thank you so much. So now, of course, here we can add more users, and so we can do quite a lot. Okay, from this SonarQube server. Okay, thank you so much, and see you soon. Bye. Okay.